Hello, everyone, and welcome into Game 4 of American Legion Regional Baseball live from Plover, Wisconsin, right here on Zaleski Sports. Game 1 of Day 2 here on a Thursday, set to start at 1 p.m. In this one, we've got the Stevens Point Sixers and the Marshfield Blue Devils. The winner continues on. The losers weekend season is over. My name is Kale Jacoby, alongside Steve Maves doing the production, Mike Wenlett directing, Trevor Zaleski, and what's Katie's last name? Lecton. Katie Lecton on the cameras as well. So Katie Lecton, Trevor Zaleski, Mike Wenlett, Steve Maves, and myself, Kale Jacoby, here in this one. Stevens Point, Marshfield. Marshfield comes in at 4-21 overall on the season. Stevens Point comes in at 15-13 overall on the season. These two teams played two games, well, a game and a half on Sunday night. They finished up a rainout game first. Stevens Point got the win in that one, 10-1. And they won Game 2 as well. So it'll be Stevens Point looking to complete the season sweep of Marshfield and keep their season alive. Marshfield going to look for revenge and to keep their season alive as well. Now time for your starting lineups as we go through them here from Veterans Memorial Park in Plover, Wisconsin. Stevens Point leading off is the shortstop, Jake Garth. Batting second, the center fielder, Bennett Klisch. Batting third, the pitcher, Deacon Koback. Fourth, the third baseman, Asher Jordan. Batting fifth, left fielder, Peyton Fleece. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Mason Furcus. Seventh is the first baseman, Josh Opiola. Eighth, catcher, Dayton Koback. And batting ninth, second baseman, Ty Giese. Sixers coached by Bobby Opiola. Now for the home team in this one, the Marshfield Blue Devils. Leading off, the first baseman, Chase Robinson. Batting second, the center fielder, Brock Bennington. Batting third, the left fielder, Ben Deach. And batting fourth, the shortstop, Emmett Konieczny. Batting fifth, the catcher, Adam Gilbertson. Batting sixth, third baseman, Aiden Cherney. Batting seventh, the pitcher, Sloan Welsh. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Mitchell Shoddy. And batting ninth is the second baseman, Bennett Lang, for the Marshfield Blue Devils. And for the Blue Devils, they're coached by Josh Metz here in this one as they finish out lineups. Again, to quickly recap yesterday's action here in American Legion Regionals, live from Plover, live on Zaleski Sports all week long, Wednesday through Saturday. Yesterday, we saw in Game 1, Stevens Point lose to Wisconsin Rapids in a 1-0 game. In Game 2, Wausau beat Everest 2-1 on a walk-off, and Marshfield coming off that loss to Plover last night, 5-3. Now it's time for your national anthem here on Zaleski Sports. All right, welcome back, everybody. That was your national anthem live here from Veterans Memorial Park in Plover. We're just about set to get underway here in Plover, Marshfield, and Stevens Point. We'll take a quick 30-second break and come back with the start of this one right after this on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Welcome back, everybody. As just about set to get underway, it'll be Stevens Point up to bat first. Jake Garth, the shortstop, will lead things off, and starting on the mound for Marshfield is Sloan Welsh. And on your screen there, you can see the catcher for Marshfield, Adam Gilbertson, catching some warm-up pitches from Sloan Welsh. And our umpires today, Ken Dayton and John Belo. Sloan Welsh warming up out there on the mound for the Blue Devils. Again, leading off for Stevens Point. The 1, 2, 3 spots will be Jake Garth, Bennett Klisch, and Deacon Kobach. Again, Stevens Point, you see Garth warming up there. Again, for Stevens Point, they're coming off the loss they played yesterday at 1 p.m. The loss to Wisconsin Rapids in a 1-0 game, of a pitching battle in game 1, and Marshfield coming off the loss last night at the 7 p.m. game, 5-3 against Plover, the home team, the Black Sox. And here is Jake Garth to lead things off for Stevens Point. Now, Garth's the guy for Stevens Point. Maybe seen him in half the games. I don't have the numbers in front of me on that, but from calling a lot of Sixer games this year as he looks at a ball. Very good player, leadoff batter for him, but pops that one up. Deep out into left field, and that one caught for out number 1. So that one caught out in left field by Ben Deach. You see Deach out there making the play. Jake Garth flies out, 1 down, nobody on. We move to the 2 spot in the order. It's the center fielder, Bennett Klisch. And Klisch is a guy, been an incredibly consistent batter for the Sixers over the last couple of years. Looks at a strike there. He's starting in center in this one. Started at first yesterday for Stevens Point. Here it is from Welsh. That's popped back foul. Out of play, and the count's quickly 0-2 here to Bennett Klisch as Welsh resets. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Klisch goes down swinging for out number 2. So now with 2 down, nobody on. First strikeout of the game for Sloan Welsh. We move to the 3 spot in the order. It's the pitcher, Deacon Kobach. Kobach, another guy who's been great batter for the Sixers over the last couple of years. Klisch and Kobach both smash Panthers as that one misses outside. 1-0 the count here to Kobach. That one misses upstairs. 2-0 now. Nobody on and 2 down here for Deacon Kobach. That one in there for strike 1. 2-1 the count. That one just misses. Now the count 3-1 to Deacon Kobach. 3-1 pitch in there for strike 2. And now the count runs full here to Deacon Kobach. 3-2. That one lined into right field, and that will fall. It'll be a base hit for Deacon Kobach out into right field. Kobach with the single. Shoddy scoops it. Single for Deacon Kobach. He's on at first. Now with the runner at first base, 2 outs, we move to the 4 spot in the order. It's the third baseman, Asher Jordan. Again, Jordan, another guy that's a consistent batter for Stevens Point. And that's why you see these guys batting second, third, and fourth. Asher Jordan, a Pacelli Cardinal. Swing and a miss. Jordan also has been a producer for Zaleski Sports for some Pacelli games as well. Pacelli basketball games, I believe. 1-1 the count here to Asher Jordan. See Kobach there at first. That one in there for strike 2 to Jordan. 1-2 the count. And a runner at first and 2 outs here. One-two pitch, going to be a wild pitch, way in the dirt, and that will advance Kobach to second base. The Sixers have a run in scoring position as Kobach takes second. And the count's 2-0, or excuse me, 2-2 to Jordan. That one was way in the dirt. That one just got away from Welsh a little bit there. 2-2. And it's popped back out of play, foul, as Jordan stays alive in the count, 2-2. As see Trevor Zaleski waving at the camera over there. Here's the 2-2 in the dirt. Ball 3 and out for the second straight batter. The count runs full. Welsh throwing a lot of pitches here in the last 2 batters. 3-2 to Jordan. It's popped up. That one out into left center field, and it is caught for out number 3 by the center fielder, Brock Bennington. Makes the catch. That'll do it for the top half of the first. No run score on 1 hit, no errors, no walks, and 1 runner left stranded. 0s on the board after 1/2 inning. We'll step aside and be back with more regional American Legion baseball live from Plover after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
All right, we're back live here from Plover, Wisconsin Memorial Park. American Legion Regionals coming back to Take On Me by AHA. A live look at Deacon Kobach out there on the mound, warming up for the Stevens Point Sixers. 0s on the board here as we get set to start the bottom of the first inning. The Blue Devils up to bat. It'll be Chase Robinson, Brock Bennington, and Ben Deach to lead things off for the Marshfield Blue Devils. There you see the first baseman, Chase Robinson, leading things off. Again on the mound for Stevens Point, Deacon Kobach. Catching is Dayton Kobach. Here's the first pitch from Kobach. That one pops back foul. Right into the fence. And it's 0-1 to Robinson. It's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back again, and quickly 0-2 here to Chase Robinson. Again, these two teams Played twice, just on Sunday. There's the 0-2. That one called strike 3, and Robinson goes down looking for out number 1. First strikeout in his first batter faced for Deacon Kobach as Robinson goes down looking for out number 1. Now with nobody on and 1 down, we move to the 2 spot in the order, the center fielder, Brock Bennington. And Bennington's got some power out of that 2 spot. Back in, it was game 1 of 2 in Sunday's doubleheader action between these two teams, where Bennington, I believe it was a 2-run homer against Stevens Point. And he pops that one up, hit deep out into left field. That one is way back, and it is gone. That one was shot out of here like a rocket for Brock Bennington. Right on cue, Brock Bennington with the solo home run puts the Marshfield Blue Devils up 1-0, and that one was way out of here. Bennington rips it out to left. A solo home run for Brock Bennington, and the Blue Devils lead it 1-0.
Left fielder, number 11.
And that one was, it was hit so high that I thought it was a pop-up off the bat, but no, that one was a rocket ship off the bat. And it's 1-0. Now to the 3 spot in the order. It's the left fielder, Ben Deach. Deach looks at a strike. It's now 0-2. Nobody on and 1 down here for Deach. That one misses high. 1-2 the count now to Deach. It's a 1-2 pitch. Gonna miss upstairs. Evens up the count at 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Deach goes down swinging for out number 2. That is the second strikeout of the inning for Deacon Kobach. It's both outs in the inning, both strikeouts for Kobach. And now, with nobody on and 2 down, we move to the 4 spot in the order. It's the shortstop, Emmett Konieczny. Konieczny looks at one low and away. Of course, Konieczny, Columbus Don. Baseball player. Still 1-0. Swing and a miss as the count evens up at 1-1 now to Konieczny. That one misses outside. Now 2-1 to Konieczny. And that one grounded to short. A high bounce, throw to first. Going to be in time for out number 3. Throw from short made by Jake Garth as Konieczny grounds out to end the inning. So that's going to do it for the bottom half of the first inning. 1 run scores on the solo homer from Brock Bennington. No runners left stranded, no errors. It's 1-0 Marshfield after 1 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Regional American Legion baseball action live from Memorial Park after this on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
We know how a bank things should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. And you just saw a shot of the clouds there. That's a live shot of where the Brock Bennington home run was hit, straight into the clouds. As that one's lined into left, a well-hit ball, but it falls foul. That's Peyton Fleece, the left fielder, lining that one foul out into left field. And the count's 1-1 here to Peyton Fleece. Fleece, Pacelli Cardinal, baseball player. And we saw the home run from Bennington. We know Fleece has got the power as well. Cardinals' final game in the sectional final against Egger, he hit a solo homer in extra innings. It was the top of the 8th. Welsh, the wind. That one misses low and away. Ball 4, and Fleece is walked. So Fleece is on at first for the Sixers.
Right fielder.
Now the runner at first, no outs. We move to the 6th spot in the order. It's the right fielder, Mason Furcus. Fleece holds up at first. Furcus up to bat. Shows bunt, pulls it back, misses low and away. 1-0 the count here to Furcus. Here's the 1-0. Bunt is down to the mound. Welsh the throw to first, going to be in time for out number 1, but Furcus does his job, advances Fleece to second base. Grounded on a bunt for Furcus. Fleece now holds up at second in scoring position for Stevens Point. We move to the 7th spot in the order, the first baseman, Josh Opiola.
23, Josh Opiola.
That one misses. 1-0 the count to Opiola. Opiola started on the mound yesterday for Stevens Point. One-0 pitch, and Opiola shows bunt, gets it down to the mound. Can he run it out? No. As Opiola grounds out on the bunt, he advances Fleece to third. It's going to be out number 2, and now that'll bring up, with a runner at third and 2 outs, the catcher, Dayton Koback.
Catcher number 31, Dayton Koback.
And that one going to miss high and inside. Good grab by Gilbertson behind the plate. That one would have got by. Could have spelled danger for the Blue Devils. 1-0 the count here to Koback. And that one misses as well. 2-0 the count now to Dayton Koback. Against Sloan Welsh on the mound. That one in there for strike 1. 2-1 the count to Dayton Koback. That one just misses. 3-1 the count now to Koback. And in there for strike 2. Koback was walking over to first. But called strike 2. And now the count runs full here to Dayton Kobach. Called strike 3. Kobach goes down looking for out number 3. And that's going to do it for the top half of the second inning. Second strikeout of the day for Sloan Welsh. As Kobach strikes out, that'll do it for the top half of the second. No run score on no hits, 1 walk, no errors, 1 runner left stranded. It's 1-0 Marshfield after 1.5. We'll step aside and be back with more Regional American Legion baseball action after this on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's 1-0 Marshfield over Stevens Point. As come back to some Drake off the Her Loss album there. Yeah, Steve likes it. Let's take a look at some of the cars parked out there. And for Marshfield, leading off, it'll be the 5, 6, 7 spots due up. Adam Gilbertson, Aiden Cherney, and Sloan Welsh. Gilbertson fouls that one back on pitch number 1. 0-1 the count here to Gilbertson. Again on the mound is Deacon Kobach for Stevens Point. It's popped up. Shallow left field. That's Jordan over there at third, and he makes the catch for out number 1. Asher Jordan makes the grab. Gilbertson flies out to third. And now with nobody on and 1 down, we move to the 6th spot in the order. It's the third baseman, Aiden Cherney.
Third baseman, number 1, Aiden Cherney.
Cherney up to bat here. Started on the mound last night against Plover for Marshfield. And he grounds that one up the middle. Going to go to short. Garth on the throw. Going to be in time for out number 2. So Cherney grounds out to short. Garth makes the play. And a quick 2 outs in 3 pitches as we move to the 7th spot in the order. Nobody on, 2 down. The pitcher, Sloan Welsh.
Pitcher, number 26, Sloan Welsh.
Welsh grounds that one softly down the third base line. This may get him there in time. The throw's low, but on time. Or no, is he safe? Safe at first. An infield hit for Sloan Welsh. That one was just perfectly rolled down the third base line by Welsh. Grounds it just in front of the plate. Bounces forward. Looks like Welsh and Opiola having a good laugh about that hit. But Welsh with an infield single. Now to the 8th spot in the order, the right fielder, Mitchell Shoddy. Runner at first and 2 down. That one missed blown away. 1-0 here to Shoddy. And that one in the dirt. Good block by Dayton Kobach. Makes it 2-0 to Shoddy. The 2-0 pitch, gonna miss high, and quickly 3 balls thrown here for Deacon Kobach, and the count's 3-0 to Mitchell Shoddy. That one in there for strike one. 3-1 the count now. And that one fouled back, and after 3 straight balls thrown, now 2 strikes. And the count runs full to Mitchell Shoddy. Here's a 3-2. In the dirt, ball 4, Shoddy is walked. So Kobach walks Shoddy. He'll take first. Welsh advances to second. Shoddy at first base on the walk. Now we've got runners at first and second base and 2 outs. Onto the 9 spot in the order, it's the second baseman, Bennett Lang. Runner in scoring position here for the Blue Devils. In there for a strike to Lang. Lang takes time. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly here to Bennett Lang. Chase Robinson on deck for Marshfield. Here's the 0-2. Misses outside. 1-2 the count now to Lang. And Welsh at second, Shoddy at first for Marshfield. Here's the 1-2. That one lined hard to third. The nice grab by Jordan, and he steps on third for the force. And that is out number 3. Lang grounds out. And that will do it for the bottom half of the second inning. No run score on 1 hit, 1 walk, no errors, and 2 runners left stranded. It's 1-0 Marshfield after 2 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Regional American Legion Baseball live from Plover after this on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggleworms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back, everybody. Take a look at some fans on looking here from Plover, Wisconsin, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. 1-0 Marshfield with the lead after, again, that 1 run coming from the solo homer from Brock Bennington back in the top of the first inning. And that was one of the hardest hit home runs you will ever see, especially at the high school level, high school age level. And for Stevens Point, it'll be the 9-1 2 spots due up. The second baseman, Ty Geezy, will lead things off. And on the mound again for the Blue Devils, Sloan Welsh. Geezy looks at a ball. 1-0 the count. And it'll be Geezy, Garth, and Klisch here in the third. That one in the dirt to Geezy. Here's the 2-0. That one in there for strike 1. 2-1 the count now to Ty Geezy. And that one going to be in there for a strike. Off the glove, but no harm done. No runners on. Count evens up at 2-2 now to Geezy. And that one misses way high. And the count runs full to Geezy. Seen 4 full counts from Welsh on the mound so far. And a swing and a miss. Geezy goes down swinging for out number 1. Strikeout number 3 on the day for Sloan Welsh. And now with 1 out and nobody on, we're back to the top of the order. It's the shortstop, Jake Garth. Garth is 0 for 1. He flew out to left in the first inning. That one misses high. 1-0 the count now to Garth. Garth pops it up. Out of play, foul. And the count evens up at 1-1 now. One pitch, swing and a miss. I think Garth wanted that one back. Upset with himself on that one. 1-2 the count here to Garth. And that one gonna miss high and inside. Garth ducks. It's a ball. 2-2 the count now to Jake Garth. Thought about it, that one in the dirt, and now we've got another full count. 5 full counts we've seen from Sloan Welsh. 45 pitches for Welsh already, and he fouls that one out of play. Count remains 3-2. And Welsh getting a lot of pitches. And Garth pops that one back, foul again. Garth not trying to help Welsh out with his pitch count at all, as he continues to battle away here with the full count. And that one going to be grounded, the diving play. Nope, scoop at short, throw to first. Safe. Runner safe at first base. Konechny tried to throw him out, but Garth beats it out. It's an infield single for Jake Garth. First hit of the game for the Sixers, and Garth is on at first base. Now with a runner at first and 1 down, we move to the 2 spot in the order, the center fielder, Bennett Klisch. Klisch is 0 for 1. He struck out swinging in the first. It's in there for a strike to Klisch. It's the 0-1. That's popped up. Garth was heading for second, but foul territory here and caught for out number 2 by Aiden Cherney over there at third. So Klisch flies out to third base for out number 2. And now with a runner at first and 2 down, we move to the 3 spot in the order. It's the pitcher, Deacon Kobach. I misspoke. That was not the first hit of the game. Kobach's got a hit. He had one in the first inning. Kobach's 1 for 1. He singled in the first. One misses outside. There goes Garth for second, and he's there in time. Jake Garth steals second base again. He was going for the steal on Klisch's at-bat, but Klisch fouled it off, so Garth had to go back. Now Garth gets the steal. He's at second. And the count is 0-1 to Deacon Kobach. Runner in scoring position. That one misses. Evens up the count at 1-1 now to Kobach. The 1-1. Kobach rounds that one up the middle to short. Throw to first. Konechny in time for out number 3. So Kobach grounds out to short. And that's going to do it for the top half of the third inning. No run score on 1 hit, no errors, no walks, and 1 runner left stranded. It's 1-0 Marshfield over Stevens Point after 1.5. We'll step aside and be back with more regional American Legion baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
I really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Welcome back, everybody. Game 4 of American Legion Regionals live from Plover here this week. And Marshfield leads Stevens Point 1-0 here in this one. The winner of this game continues on. The loser's season is over. It'll be Marshfield up to bat, top of the order. Chase Robinson, Brock Bennington, and Ben Deach. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services, from loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records. They have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. One low for a ball to Chase Robinson, the first baseman. Robinson's 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking. Looks at a strike there, evens up the count at 1-1. Again, it's Deacon Kobach out there on the mound for Stevens Point. One, gonna miss high. Now the count 2-1 to Robinson.
No, I was cold with the house. I know, I brought her just in case. Yeah.
And that one hit well into left. That will fall. It is a leadoff single for Chase Robinson. He hits it out into left field. And now, with a runner at first, Robinson at first, and no outs, we move to the 2 spot in the order. It's the center fielder, Brock Bennington. Of course, he's 1 for 1. He had that solo rocket of a home run in the first inning. And I'm sure he's going to be looking for number 2 here. 1-0 the count as that one missed for a ball. Looks like we've got Zach Richter. Zach Richter warming up for the Sixers there in the dugout, or in the bullpen. That one missed. 2-0 now to Bennington. I believe Richter pitched yesterday for Stevens Point as well. Could be wrong on that, but I believe so. One popped up in the infield. Kobach makes the catch for out number 1. So Bennington flies out to the mound. Deacon Kobach makes the catch. And now with a runner at first and 1 down, we move to the 3 spot in the order. It's the left fielder, Ben Deach. Deach is 0 for 1. He struck out swinging in the first. Here it is to Deach. That one a ball. 1-0 the count out at each. Swing and a miss. Deach was underneath that one. And the count evens up at 1-1 now. Throw back to first, not going to be in time as Robinson dives back safely. Kobach trying to keep him honest over there at first. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. There goes Robinson for second, and the throw's in time and out number 2. They pick off Robinson at second. Nice throw from Dayton Kobach behind the plate. They catch Robinson stealing. And that is out number 2. 1-2 the count to Ben Deach. Nobody on and 2 down. Dayton Kobach again making the throw there to second. That one going to miss outside. Good grab by Kobach. And it's Deacon Kobach on the mound, Dayton Kobach behind the plate. 2-2 the count to Ben Deach. And it's popped back out of play, foul. And the count remains 2-2 to Deach as he stays alive in the count. And that one going to miss low and away for ball 3. And now the count runs full. Here to Ben Deach. That one swung on, popped back. Looks like it's going to be out of play, foul again. And it is. One near the Sixer dugout. And right on the net, you can see it there. Trevor's got the shot for you. Foul ball right on top of the netting there. That one fouled back as Deach continues to stay alive here. With the full count. Nobody on and 2 down here. Here's a 3-2. That one grounded to third. Jordan on the scoop, the throw, and it's going to be high and above the glove of Opiola. And Ben Deach will reach on the air. It's going to be an E5 on Jordan. So Deach reaches on the air. And now the Blue Devils have a runner at first. With 2 outs, we move to the 4th spot in the order. It's the shortstop, Emmett Konieczny.
Shortstop, number 5, Emmett Konieczny.
And now we're going to have a meeting on the mound here for Stevens Point. That'll give us a chance to hear from our friends over at Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. With locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield, no matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. And find deals on everything for your four-legged friends at Fleet Farm. Check out the huge selection of treats, toys, and food for your dog or cat. Shop and save on top brands like Purina, Science Diet, Tidy Cats, and more. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Again, now up to bat for the Blue Devils is the shortstop, Emmett Konieczny. Getting a little cloudy here in Plover. Konieczny grounds that one to short. Garth going to have a tough play, bobbled it for a moment. That's going to be an infield single for Emmett Konieczny. Konieczny with the single. He's now 1 for 2. Now we've got runners at first and second base. So we move to the 5 spot in the order. It's the catcher, Adam Gilbertson. You see Garth there. It's going to be a tough play. But the catcher, Gilbertson, up to bat. He's 0 for 1. Flew out to third his first at-bat. That was in the second inning. Swings and misses there. 0-1 to Gilbertson. Here's the 0-1. In there for strike two. Drops in. Nice pitch from Kobach. And now the count 0-2 here to Gilbertson. The 0-2 pitch. Misses. Lone inside. For a ball, now 1-2 the count. Gilbertson with a grin. Goes down swinging for out number 3. Strikeout number 3 on the game for Deacon Kobach. And that's going to do it for the bottom half of the third inning. It is 1-0 Marshfield after 3 complete. We'll step aside, be back with more regional American Legion baseball after this on Zaleski Sport.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Welcome back, everybody. American Legion Baseball Regionals live from Memorial Park here in Plover, Wisconsin on Zaleski Sports. Stevens Point down to Marshfield 1-0. The Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield serves juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and Fish Fry Friday. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. Up to bat here for the Sixers. Out of the 4th spot, the third baseman, Asher Jordan. Jordan looks at one outside. It's now 2-0. Here to Asher. To a pitch, swing and a miss. Welsh on the mound gets it by Jordan. And it's 2-1 here. And that one hit lofted into center and diving, making the catch. In center field is Brock Bennington. What a day Bennington has now had. The diving play as he leaps, falls on the chest and makes the catch. Brock Bennington with a diving grab out there in center field, saving what would have been a hit from Asher Jordan. So Jordan flies out to center for the second time. Bennington now with a home run and a highlight-worthy snag out back in the second inning. That one misses upstairs. Quickly 3-0 here to Fleece. And that one misses low for ball 4. Welsh not happy with himself there. Showing some frustration. 4-pitch walk. Fleece heads to first. And now a runner at first for Stevens Point. 1 down. We move to the 6th spot in the order. It's the right fielder, Mason Furcus. Furcus grounded out on a bunt in the second inning. Throw back to first. Not going to be in time. Fleece is there. Again, some dark clouds have came in, but I don't see any rain in the forecast here in Plover. That's in there for a strike to Furcus. Well, it sounds like we do have a little bit of sprinkles going on down there. Just a very small amount. 0-1. That one fouled off and out of play down the left field line. And there it is. Bouncing right on the road. 0-2 the count to Mason Firkus. And the 0-2 pitch. Firkus grounds it up the middle to short. Konechny goes to second, throw to first, not in time. So they get the out at second. Konechny with the toss and the tag made by Bennett Lang, and the step on the bag made by Bennett Lang. So they get the force out at second. Fleece is out. Mason Firkus reaches on the fielder's choice. And now with 2 down and a runner at first, we're to the 7th spot in the order. It's the first baseman, Josh Opiola. Opiola's 0 for 1, the ground out on a bunt in the second inning. Pops it up. Right field territory near first, and it is out of play. Robinson checking on it, but goes out of play for a foul. Now the count 0-1 here to Opiola. The 0-1 pitch. That one hit lofted into center field, softly ranging over. Bennington makes the catch for out number 3 as Opiola flies out to center. No run score, no hits, no errors, no walks, and we remain tied at 1-0 after 3.5. We'll step aside and be back with more regional American Legion baseball live from Plover, Wisconsin after this on Zaleski Sports.
The Mid-State Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art, interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Welcome back, everybody. Stevens Point and Marshfield. Winner goes on, loser goes home. As we get set to start the bottom of the 4th inning, it's time to get back to work. It's time to find a great job with great pay at Nicolay Construction. Find year-round work in carpentry, concrete, and steel that has you home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nicolay Construction on 29th Street in Marshfield. Get back to work with Nicolay Construction. See Dayton Koback back there behind the plate. Aiden Cherney going to lead things off for Marshfield. Shows bunt, misses on it. He offered. And that's strike 1. Pitch number 50 for Deacon Koback. Again, Koback hit that quite a bit later than Welsh. 1-1 the count here to Aiden Cherney. Cherney's 0 for 1. He grounded out to short in the second. That one misses inside. 2-1 the count now to Cherney. There's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, or no, grounded foul. That one grounds foul. Koback picks it up, tosses it to the dugout. To Coach Opiola over there. Ripping something off the ball there. And the count's 2-0 here, or excuse me, 2-2 here to Aiden Cherney. He's got a live look at Coach Opiola over there for the Sixers. And that one called strike 3. Cherney goes down looking for out number 1. That's strikeout number 4 on the game for Deacon Koback. out there on the mound for the Sixers. And now with one out and nobody on, we move to the 7th spot in the order. It's the pitcher, Sloan Welsh. He's 1 for 1. He's singled in the second. Grounds that one foul down the third base line as Coach Metz makes the grab. The scoop and the throw for Coach Metz. Counts 0-1 here to Welsh. Pops it up. That one's going to stay in the field of play at third. Jordan makes the catch for out number 2. So Welsh flies out to third. Jordan with the catch. Now with nobody on and 2 down, we move to the 8th spot in the order. It's the right fielder, Mitchell Shoddy, up to bat for Marshfield. That one just misses to Shoddy. 1-0 the count. That's popped up. That one, we'll see if it stays in. It looks like it will. Dayton Kobach, no one, just going to fall foul. And the 2 Kobachs, a little bit of a miscommunication there, as that's one of them. For one of them, should have had that catch, but it just falls foul. Here's the 1-1. That one's in there for a strike. Now 1-2 to Shoddy. Here it is from Kobach. And that one just barely fouled at the plate as Shoddy stays alive with the 1-2 count. Just barely made contact with that ball. One, 2 in there, called strike 3. Shoddy goes down looking for out number 3. Strikeout number 5 on the day for Deacon Kobach. And that's a 3-up, 3-down, bottom of the 4th inning. Score remains Marshfield 1, Stevens Point 0 after 4 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Regional American Legion baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back, everybody. Regional Playoff Baseball live from Plover here on Zaleski Sports as kids coming out to take in the baseball action today as well. Stevens Point leads things off for the Sixers. 8-9-1 spots, starting with the catcher, Dayton Kobach. That one fouled off down the third base line. 0-1 here to Dayton Kobach. He's 0 for 1. He struck out looking back in the second inning. That one misses low and away for a ball. Evens up the count at 1-1 now to Kobach. Again, remaining on the mound for Marshfield is Sloan Welsh at 67 pitches. That one popped up or grounded fouled on the third base line. Coach Opiola makes the grab and the forceful throw to Cherney at third. All coaches getting some work there down the third base line. 1-2. Swing and a miss Kobach goes down swinging for out number 1. That is strikeout number 4 on the game for Sloan Welsh out there on the mound. Now with nobody on and 1 down, we move to the 9 spot in the order. It's the second baseman, Ty Giese, up to bat. Giese's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging back in the 3rd inning. And looks at a ball there. The 1-0. Giese pops it up. That one into center field. And Bennington makes the grab out there in center for out number 2. So Bennington makes the catch, a fly out to center for Giese. Now with nobody on and 2 down, we're back to the top of the order. It's the shortstop, Jake Garth, up to bat. Garth is 1 for 2. He flew out to left in the 1st inning, had a single in the 3rd. And looks at one inside. 1-0 here to Garth. That one misses. 2-0. That one in the dirt. Gonna get by. 3-0 here to Jake Garth. That one in there for strike 1. 3-1 the count now to Garth. Pops it up, back, out of play, foul. And now the count runs full here to Jake Garth. Check swing called, strike 3, and Garth goes down looking for out number 3. Strikeout number 5 on the day for Sloan Welsh. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Your score remains Marshfield 1, Stevens Point 0 after 5 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more regional playoff American Legion baseball action after this on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here from Plover, Wisconsin. Winner goes on. Loser of this one, season comes to an end. As it'll be the 9-1-2 spots for Marshfield due up, starting with the second baseman, Bennett Lang. Deacon Kobach remains on the mound. That one in the dirt. 1-0 the count here to Lang. Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue is ready to help you get the summer's best cut and color. Schedule an appointment at Blues Hair Studio to look your summer best. That one grounded foul down the third baseline. Coach Metz couldn't quite make the play on that one. Down the foul territory line there. Count evens up at 1-1 to Lang. And it looks like Emmett Konieczny warming up in the bullpen. That one going to be flown out to center by Bennett Lang. Catch made by Klisch out there in center field. So Klisch makes the catch, a fly out to center for Bennett Lang. Now we're back to the top of the order. It's the first baseman, Chase Robinson, up to bat. And again, warming up for Marshfield. The bullpen is Emmett Konieczny. So we might see Konieczny out there on the mound here in this one as Welsh's pitch count gets a bit higher. Chase Robinson up to bat, the first baseman, and that one going to get by Kobach for a ball. Get by Dayton Kobach, that is. There is Emmett Konieczny warming up. That one grounded over to short. Garth, the throw to first, is in time for out number 2. Opiola makes the catch at first base. And Chase Robinson grounds out to short for out number 2. And Garth on the throw. Quick 2 outs, now to the 3 spot in the order, or excuse me, the 2 spot in the order. The center fielder, Brock Bennington. He's 1 for 2. He had the solo homer in the first and the fly out to the mound in the third. Again, that 1 run was courtesy of Brock Bennington's solo homer. And he grounds that one fouled on the third baseline. And again, in case you're just joining us and you missed that home run, that was one of the hardest hit home runs you will see. I do not know where it landed, but lost it in the clouds near left field. And he pops that one up high. You can even see the power on a pop fly foul from Bennington. And that one right on top of the net. Courtesy of Trevor Zaleski getting you that shot of the ball up on the net. 0-2. That one get a miss high. 1-2 the count now to Bennington. Here's the 1-2. Bennington lines that one foul, and he ricochets it off the top part of the fence into the back part. I would not want to be that fence. Being hit by a Bennington swing. Here's the 1-2. That one misses high and away, and count evens up at 2-2 now to Bennington. The 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Bennington goes down looking for out number 3, the 6th strikeout of the game for Deacon Kobach on the mound. And another 3-up, 3-down inning. Your score remains Marshfield 1, Stevens Point 0. We'll step aside and be back with more regional playoff baseball live from Plover after this on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just to feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We are looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. Apply online at hsmgco.com. Bennett Klisch leads it off for Stevens Point, and he fouls it off down the first base line on pitch number 1. Again, we got a live look at, I believe it was Sloan Welsh's kicks out there to start off the inning. As you got John Belo, the home plate umpire there. 0-1 the count here to Bennett Klisch. That one gonna miss. Outside for a ball. 1-1 the count now to Klisch. Again, our umpires today, John Belo behind the plate. Ken Dayton out in the infield. And Klisch hits that one well out into left center field. Back, and over the shoulder. He makes the catch out in left field. That's Ben Deach making the grab. That's a tough catch. It's almost like an over-the-shoulder deep ball in football kind of a catch. And looking back over your shoulder, and Deach gives the little shrug. I don't know how I caught that. But he makes the catch for out number 1, and Klisch flies out to left. 1 down, nobody on. To the 3 spot in the order, it's the pitcher, Deacon Kobach. Kobach hits that one hard into center field, ranging back on it. That one is into the wall. Kobach going for second, and that's a stand-up double for Deacon Kobach. A well-hit ball hits the wall. And now the tying run at second base for Stevens Point. And again, for Stevens Point, with the 2, 3, 4 spots due up, Klisch, of course, flew out, but this is the spot in the order you want to look to make some damage and do some damage. If you're Stevens Point, Kobach does his part, the double, and now we've got a meeting on the mound. That'll give us a chance to hear from our friends at Crystal Finishing. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosney locations. With openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more, join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. And up to bat here for Stevens Point, pretty big at bat, is the third baseman, Asher Jordan. Jordan's 0 for 2. He's flown out to center in each of his 2 at-bats. The tying run is at second base for the Sixers. Jordan lines it right to the mound for out number 2. Welsh makes the grab. Good reflexes there from Welsh. Just stick the glove out. It was really hit right to his glove. But a good grab from Welsh. Jordan lines out, and now with 2 down, runner at second. It's the left fielder, Peyton Fleece, batting out of the 5 spot. He's been walked each of his first 2 at-bats. And Fleece, the big swing and a miss. 0-1. And it'll be up to Fleece to try to bring Kobach home here. Or at least get on himself. 0-1, Welsh going to look to close out the inning. As Welsh has had a much more mellow day with his pitch count since the first few innings. Not throwing nearly as many pitches the last few innings. That one misses high. Evens up the count at 1-1 here to Fleece. And he pops that one up. Will it stay in the field of play? To the plate and caught. The falling catch made by Adam Gilbertson, and that will do it for the top half of the 6th inning. Fleece flies out. No run score on 1 hit, no errors, no walks, 1 runner left stranded. It's 1-0 Marshfield after 5.5. We'll step aside and be back with more American Legion baseball live from Plover after this on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Ert State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Marshfield residents, find Carrie Van Ert State Farm on Facebook to get started. It'll be Marshfield up to bat, looking to extend their 1-0 lead before they'll have a chance to close this thing out in the top of the 7th. And they will have the 3, 4, 5 spots due up in the lineup. Starting with the left fielder, Ben Deach. Deach is 0 for 1 in 2 trips to the plate. He struck out swinging and reached on an error. Swing and a miss there. 0-1 the count to Deach. And he lines that one foul down the right field line. 0-2 the count now to Deach. And there's the ball right on the net again. Lots of baseballs being collected on top of the nets here in this one. Here's the 0-2. That one misses high and away. 1-2 the count now to Deach. Still on the mound for Stevens Point is Deacon Kobach. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Deach goes down swinging for out number 1. And the throw to first is going to be in time. So Deach does go down swinging. 1 down. That is strikeout number 7 on the game for Deacon Kobach. As we move to the 4th spot in the order with nobody on and 1 down, it's the shortstop, Emmett Konieczny.
Shortstop, number 5, Emmett Konieczny.
Konieczny is 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out to short. And Konieczny looks at a strike. That one gonna miss. Count evens up at 1-1 now to Konieczny. That one drops in. Strike 2, and now the count 1-2 to Emmett Konieczny. It's the 1-2 pitch, and just misses. Evens up the count at 2-2 now to Konieczny. Kobach. Winds. Swing and a miss. Kobach got Konieczny swinging. As Konieczny goes down swinging for out number 2. Strikeout number 8 on the game for Deacon Kobach. He's had himself a nice game out there on the mound. Now nobody on and 2 down. We move to the 5 spot in the order. It's the catcher, Adam Gilbertson. Gilbertson looks at a strike and told during the break, Gilbertson made sure to check with our camera operator, Trevor Zaleski, down there to make sure his catch last inning made it on camera. Wanted to make sure. Got that grab. And we did. We did get that. 1-1 the count to Adam Gilbertson. I think the exact words were Gilbertson told Trevor that better be on Zaleski Sports, as that one's grounded to second. Throw to first, going to be in time. So Gilbertson grounds out for out number 3. Another 3-up, 3-down inning. And up next will be the last chance for Stevens Point. They'll need to put up 1 run to keep this thing alive. We'll step aside and be back with the top of the 7th here from Plover after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Welcome back, everybody. 1-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. 715-213-4468. And again, we've got a pinch hitter coming in for Mason Furcus out of the 6th spot. It is Caden Adam coming in for Furcus.
Pinch hitting for Stevens Point.
So we'll see if Adam has had multiple games where he's batted 4th or 5th. Somewhere in the meat of that lineup for Stevens Point. We know he can hit. See what he's got here in the top of the 7th. 1-0. That one missed to Adam. Sloan Welsh remains out there on the mound for Marshfield. And a big cut and a miss from Adam that time. Evens up the count at 1-1 now. That one in the dirt. 2-1 the count now to Adam. We'll see if Stevens Point makes any other changes in the lineup. Wouldn't be surprised to see Kyle Madalena come in to the batting lineup. That one's in there for a strike. 2-2. He's had a couple of big hits this year for Stevens Point in the 7th or in extra innings. The 2-2. That one lofted into right to second for out number 1. Bennett Lang makes the catch at second base. And Adam flies out for out number 1. Marshfield now 2 outs away from sealing this one. Up to bat now. Out of the 7th spot is the first baseman, Josh Opiola. That one misses inside for a ball. 1-0 the count now to Opiola. Swing and a miss. Now the count evens up at 1-1. Nobody on and 1 down. That one grounded up the middle, and that one is going to be an infield single for Josh Opiola. Gets it by Welsh on the mound and almost got out into the gap. Lang tried to make the play, but that was not going to happen. An infield single for Josh Opiola, and now the tying run sits at first for Stevens Point. As a quick meeting on the mound here for Marshfield, and we'll take a quick break and be back with the remainder of this one after this on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 15 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now at 715-384-8118. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has roasted chicken, fish, sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Welcome back, everybody. 1-0 Marshfield over Stevens Point. We do have a pitching change here for Marshfield. It'll be the guy who started at shortstop in this one, Emmett Konieczny, out there on the mound for the Blue Devils.
Now playing first base, number 26.
Sloan Welsh moves to first. So Welsh's night is done, or his day is done on the mound. And it was a pretty great day out there for Welsh. No runs given up, 5 strikeouts. And we will have a pinch batter here for Stevens Point now. It wasn't initially like that. Got him coming in for Dayton Kobach. This was a last-second move because Kobach was warming up on deck. But it's going to be Zach Richter coming in for Dayton Kobach in the lineup. Runner at first, the tying run at first base for Stevens Point. Again, Emmett Konieczny on the mound now for Marshfield, looking to close it out, and he lights in a strike on pitch number 1. Oh, 1. That one in there again. Konieczny comes in and beams in 2 strikes. Quickly 0-2 here to Zach Richter. Throw to first, not going to be in time. Opiola is there safely. See Opiola getting the lead there at first base. Here's the 0-2. Gonna miss, blown away, a wild pitch, and this is gonna put Opiola into scoring position. Opiola jaunts over to second base. And he is there in time. Wild pitch, and Opiola now the tying run at second. Opiola in scoring position. 1-2 the count to Zach Richter. Richter, the swing and a miss. Richter goes down swinging for out number 2. First batter faced for Emmett Konieczny. First strikeout of the game.
Second baseman, number 0.
The Marshfield Blue Devils are now 1 out away from keeping their season alive, continuing on here in regionals. This American Legion tournament this weekend, or this week. 2 down, runner at second. The tying run at second. Up to bat now, it's the second baseman, Ty Giese, out of the 9 spot. Giese looks at a strike. It's 0-2 thus far. A strikeout swing and a fly out to center. Konieczny tosses another strike. 0-1. 1 out from a win for Marshfield. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Giese. Konieczny a strike away from closing this thing out. That's the tying run at second base, as you see Opiola on your screen. But Konieczny looking to close it out here on the mound. Here's the 0-2. Misses, blown away for a ball. 1-2 the count now to Giese. Giese looking to keep this thing alive for the Sixers, keep their season alive with the 1-2 count. That one grounded up the middle, and this is going to be a very tough play. No throw is going to be made, an infield single. No run scores. Opiola holds up at third. An infield single for Ty Giese. And the Sixers are still alive. Giese comes up with the infield single. Now a meeting on the mound for Marshfield, but we'll have runners at the corners and 2 outs as Giese keeps not only this game alive for the Sixers, but the Sixers season alive as he comes over and has a chat with Coach Opiola over there near third. And up to bat for Stevens Point will be the shortstop, Jake Garth. Back to the top of the order for Stevens Point. Garth is 1 for 3 in this one. He's got a single, a fly out to left, and a strikeout looking. Stevens Point season on the line here. 2 down, Marshfield 1 out away from closing it out. Runner at third and first. Jake Garth up to bat. And that one down the pipe for strike one to Garth. Owen won the count here for Jake Garth. Trying to keep Stevens Point's season alive. And another strike. Konechny has come in here in the 7th and just been tossing strikes left and right. 0-2 the count here to Garth. A strike away from closing it out is Konechny. And he's going to check. And they were trying to, Coach Opiello was trying to get a throw to second that time. Giesi's going to be safe at second. They didn't throw to second, didn't want to risk Opiola coming home safe to score. So now we've got runners at second and third. Garth, the 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. You're going to have to throw to first, and that is going to do it. The Marshfield Blue Devils take down the Stevens Point Sixers 1-0 in 6.5 innings. Marshfield season stays alive. They'll continue on. Stevens Point season comes to a close. They finish it off at 15-14 overall. Marshfield improves to 6-21, or 5-21. Coming up next is your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. Be sure to stay tuned for that post-game show. We'll be talking with Coach Metz of the Marshfield Blue Devils. Coming up next, your post-game show after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, everybody, to your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Marshfield, Curtis, or at NasonvilleDairy.com. Joined now by Coach Metz of the Marshfield Blue Devils. And, Coach, a 1-0 win for you guys. Wind up pitching a shutout here tonight. You keep your season alive. Just talk about, how you guys played today, how you were able to keep your season going here.
Yeah, we had to battle, clearly. 1-0 wins are tough to come by. Sloan Welch pitched his tail off for us. Yeah, he had it today, so that was, obviously helped. Helps to have a guy like Brock in the lineup who can hit bombs, and, and Emmett came in and closed the door, and we just didn't make any big mistakes. So, those have plagued us all year, and we limited the damage on any mistakes we made, and that made the difference today.
Yeah, and then Brock, we saw that home run. We talked about up in the press box, one of the hardest hit balls we've seen in a game this year. I guess talk a little bit about that home run that he hit, and I guess his importance to this team. You talked about it a little bit, but having his power in the lineup for you guys.
Well, if you look at our runs lately, to say he would be important would be a gross understatement. He's been hitting. He's been driving in almost all the runs. So I told these guys after the game, we got to get a little more than, something from him. But he's great, just a great player. I mean, he hits the ball so well, and he's so strong. And I mean, he's had some real good shots here the last week and a half or so. He's really hit the ball hard. He was injured for a week and a half there in the middle of the season, but since he came back, he's just been crushing.
Yeah, and then after playing a really good Plover team last night, pretty tight, and then today you beat a good Stevens Point team. Talk about, what was your message to the team after this game? What is your mindset going forward? Obviously keep the season alive, but what was your message to the team after this game?
It's just survive and advance. The regional, our regional's so tough every year. You just never know what you're going to get, and you just got to advance and find a way. And once you get into those, the third day, things get a little hairy with pitching typically. So you just never know. You got a shot then, and it's just about finding a way to advance. And fortunately, we were able to do that. Wausau and Plover both beat us, this year plenty. So, we'll be up against it, whoever we play. But you get to the third day, and you never know what's going to happen. It's my fifth or sixth regional now, and you learn how crazy things can get as it wears on. So yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations on your win, Coach, and thank you for your time.
Guys, I appreciate it.
All right, that was Coach Metz of the Marshfield Blue Devils, and that is going to bring us to the end of our broadcast too for Game 1 here today. But don't forget, we've got Game 2 and 3 coming up today. Game 4 overall. We got Game 2 coming up today. That's going to be Everest and Wisconsin Rapids coming up at 4. Chris Connolly on the call for that. And then we'll have Plover, Wausau coming up at 7 o'clock. So stay tuned to Zaleski Sports all day today. Regional playoffs live for you. Congratulations to Stevens Point on a good season here. And throughout 2023, and Marshfield season continues on. Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Thanks for joining us here on Zaleski Sports. Stay tuned. Next game coming up at 4 p.m.